Ange, and welcome back for another video. So for today's vlog, I'll be sharing with you the 10 things you should know in your early 20s. If you're just new here in my channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Welcome and be part of the Genuine family. Let's go! Okay, so I'll be sharing with you in this sit-down vlog the 10 things you should know in your early 20s. Disclaimer lamang po, ito po ay based lamang on my own experiences as I went through my early 20s. Yes, you're right. I just turned 28 last 3rd of August and ganun talaga siguro, hindi na natin maitatago ang mga edad. And habang nagsiscroll ako sa YouTube, marami akong mga nakikitang ganitong videos and I said, what if i-share ko din yung mga pinagdaanan ko during my early 20s. So, 2 years na lang. Mawawala na tayo sa kalendaryo. Charis, hindi pa naman. So, mga 2 to 3 years. And hindi talaga natin mapipigilan ng panahon. Ganun talaga, mabilis lang ang panahon, guys. And if you are on your early 20s, as of the moment, this video is for you. Okay, the first thing that I would like to share with you is taking your time. Slow down. Parang pag early 20s tayo, so bagong graduate lang tayo. During our time kasi hindi kami inabutan ng senior high school curriculum. So, ngayon medyo inaabot na yung iba na 20-year-old and they're grade 12. Pero meron naman na 18 lang or 19, ganun. So, as you go through this early 20s, feeling mo ang bilis-bilis ng panahon, ang dami mong goal sa buhay, ang dami mong gustong gawin, ganon. Kasi ganon din ako. Talaga, I graduated last 2018 and ang first na dream ko when I got my job is to buy a grocery for my family. So that's the small dream or the little dream that I had way back. It's easier said than done. Tama naman talaga yun. Kasi yung pagta-take ng time, parang lalo na sa panahon ngayon, ang bilis-bilis ng takbo ng panahon. Aral ka, gagraduate ka, mag-work ka, and for the whole life, mag-work ka. Charot. Yung mga childhood dreams mo before, para bang isinuntabi na muna natin dahil meron na tayong panibagong goal or meron na tayong panibagong dream. And minsan, nakakalimutan natin na i-take yung time, i-take yung moment, mag-slow down tayo. Kasi tayo ay surrounded ngayon ng social media, ng technology. So kung parang kung ano yung nakikita natin sa kanila, gusto natin, ganun din yung mangyayari sa atin. Wala namang masama. It is not bad that we have these dreams or goals in our lives, but I hope and pray na hindi natin ginagawa yung mga bagay na yun just to compete with other people. Your time will come and you should take those times or moments na pagdadaanan nyo na precious siya. Kasi alam nyo guys, bawat moment, bawat time, bawat struggle, bawat small win na pagdadaanan nyo, it will contribute dun sa future self nyo. So yun, I know that adulting is difficult. Walang nagsabi na madali ang tumanda. Pero sana, we will always learn how to take our time. Okay? Slow down. Kalma lang. It's okay to commit mistakes, but it shouldn't be intentional. So yun. Second na i-share ko sa inyo na ito feeling ko hindi ko ito masyadong nagawa or should I say na parang hindi ako nagka-chance na prioritize siya. Save. Yes, mag-save kayo. Kayo na mga bagong graduate pa lang, kayo na mga kakakuha pa lang ng trabaho. If there will be a chance na makapag-save kayo for yourself, gawin nyo yun. But hindi ito applicable sa lahat. Lalo na sa mga breadwinners, sa mga sakto lang yung income or kinikita. But if you have a business or side hustle, lalo ngayon marami nang pwedeng maging side hustle, learn how to save for yourself. So ako may mga instances kami or family matter kami na naging reason kung bakit hindi ako masyadong nakapag-save and mahirap makabangon, mahirap makabalik from the momentum na parang okay, ito ipa-priority ko, ito ganyan, ganyan. So, it's very difficult kapag wala kang ipon. So, at my age now, hindi pa ako financially stable, kaya ang daming nagsasabi or ang daming nagtatanong na, kailan ka ba mag-aasawa? Bakit ganyan? Ba't pumunta ka pa dyan sa ibang bansa? It's parang marrying age na daw yung gano'n yung term nila. But, you know, we have our own timeline and sana as early as now makapag-ipon tayo. Kasi mahirap talaga yung kapag nasa ganitong age ka na tapos feeling mo ang dami-dami mo pang hindi nagagawa. So one of the lessons na natutunan ko sa buhay, hindi ako masyadong naging faithful sa tithes ko. The tithes and the offering. I don't know if others are familiar, pero yung tithes po, yun yung binibigay mo dun sa church kung saan ka kabilang or saan ka lumalago, saan ka natuturuan, ganon. Kasi if you will learn how to give your tithes, I believe na everything will fall into place. Pero yun nga, katulad ng sinabi ko, hindi lahat ay able na makapag-save. It depends on our financial status, financial matter, or family status. Kasi nga, lalo na kapag breadwinner tayo, yun, all in sa family, no? Hindi pa ako breadwinner, no? And grateful ako na may mga siblings ako na nakakatulong sa buhay. Pero yun, at the end of the day, ang kakampi natin ay sarili natin. Kaya, mag-ipon tayo. Third that I would like to share is, live your passion to the fullest. Ay, grabe to talaga. I mean, yung energy nyo, yung passion nyo, sige, gawin nyo yan. Pero wag nyo nang kakalimutan yung mga priorities nyo, of course. Kasi there will come a time na para bang nagsasubside talaga yung passion. And as early as now, i-boost nyo yan. Yung mga talents nyo, yung passion nyo, kung saan kayo magaling. I believe makakatulong yan sa growth nyo as individual, as professional, and of course, kung ano mang gusto natin in the future pa. So yes, do your passion. Walang masama dyan as long as hindi natin mapapabayaan yung trabaho or yung task na binigay sa atin. Fourth is, this is quite cliche, pero siguro nabasa nyo na rin to sa FB post, long post ahead. Char. So, you don't need a lot of friends. Nung college ako, since I'm an irregular student, para akong social butterfly talaga. Padapo-dapo kung saan-saan, ganun. So, I made friends or circle of friends na medyo madami siya. Pero, there will come a time na maiisip mo bigla, ay, hindi pala kailangan madami. Okay lang palang kakaunti, basta genuine. Akala ko kasi nung college ako, kailangan lahat papakasamahan, kailangan i-return mo yung favor, hindi pala ganun. It's okay to have few people as long as they are genuine. Fifth that I want to share is build a relationship that will last. Parang medyo mahirap to, naisip ko as I do this content. Kasi di mo naman masasabi na, oy, ito tong taong to maglalast, ito yung ganyan. So you have to discern right people na yun, alam nyo yun, yung maglalast yung relationship nyo with them. Not just in an opposite sex or in a partner, but with friends, with colleagues, ganun. Kahit yung fourth thing is medyo contradicting sa bagay na to, build a relationship na kung saan it will help you grow. Mga ini-invest nyo na effort, na time, advices, ganun, small talks. That's very important. Kasi may mga relationship na parang i-drain talaga kayo. So, I hope and pray na in your early 20s, hindi kayo mapunta sa mga relationship na magkukos lang sa inyo ng heartbreak, ng heartaches. So, yun. Sana maging wise din tayo, no? Sa pagpili ng mga tao na papapasukin natin sa buhay natin. Sixth is, honor your parents. This is very sentimental for me kasi just to share with you, last year, we lost our father. So, ngayon, we only have our mother. So, sana in your early 20s, honor your parents. Kasi it is also written in the Bible na kapag in-honor niyo yung parents nyo, i-bless talaga kayo ni Lord. Ganon talaga siya. Hindi yung para bang, hindi, dahil ang dami kong gustong gawin, ako muna, ako lang magdedesisyon, ganun. Always consult your parents, always ask them kung tama ba to, ganito po bang gagawin. At kung hindi naman, or kung wala tayong mapapagtanungan, wala tayong guidance ng biological parents natin, yung guardian na nagte-take care sa inyo as of the moment, i-honor nyo sila. Kasi for sure, guys, you will reap what you have been sown. And gusto ko lang din idagdag na take pictures with your parents. Take videos, enjoy moments with them. Kung nandyan pa sila, you say I love you to them, i-hug nyo sila, ganon. Take the precious time with your family. Next is, di ko alam kung pwede ko ba itong i-advise kasi baka hindi ko ito na-i-apply sa buhay ko, no? Pero sige, sasabihin ko na lang din. So, do not rush in finding your partner in life. Huwag kayo agad na parang, okay, gusto ko to, first boyfriend ko to, first girlfriend ko to. Sige, ikaw na. Ikaw na hanggang sa huli. Guys, darating yan. Malawak ang mundo. So yes, we will learn from the people na dadaan sa buhay natin, from the relationship, pero sana hindi natin i-give yung sarili natin or hindi tayo mag-give in kung alam natin na parang sinasabi naman ng heart mo or ng discerning spirit mo na hindi talaga to eh. Huwag natin ipilit. Everything will fall into place as long as it is God's perfect timing. All things work together for good talaga. Let's wait for our perfect timing and darating talaga yun. Huwag niyong hayaan na masakta lang paulit-ulit ang mga puso niyo, especially girls. Guard your hearts. Guard your decision in life. Next is read books. Yeah, that is very important kasi thankful ako na medyo na-practice ko tong bagay na to. Kaya sa mga panahon na parang walang-wala akong makapitan, yung mga nabasa ko na libro, life lesson, Bible, especially life coaching, parang yung libro yung naging life coach ko sa mga panahon na ayokong makipag-usap, ayokong makipag-socialize, hindi ako masyado nagsisik ng advice. So I read books, I write my thoughts, and watch substantial movies na makakatulong sa akin professionally, spiritually, mentally, and in all aspects of my life. So yun, magbasa kayo. That is very important. Kung hindi kayo into book, manood kayo ng movie. It will enhance your vocabulary and also magwa-widen din yung yung the way you think. Ganon. Promise guys, effective yun. Ninth thing, so eat healthy food and do your skincare. Ngayon medyo nagsisisi na ako na hindi ako mahilig mag-wash ng face ko every night nung mga early 20s ko. Kasi tamad ako, para bang after a long day, okay, gusto ko na lang mahiga, ganun. Skincare is very important. Mag-wash lang tayo ng water with soap, makakatulong talaga siya, guys. Hindi ko alam kung hindi ko alam kung may K ba ako na sabihin yun. Pero yun, eat healthy food and do your skincare. Every night and every morning. Every afternoon and every day. Charis. And ito medyo sentimental din to sa akin, like nung honoring your parents. Modesty aside, and it's not for me to brag, pero you have to remember your creator in the days of your youth. Yes, totoo yun. Na para bang kung nandun ka sa moment na feeling mo gulong-gulo ka na, ang bilis ng panahon, ang bilis ng oras, ano bang dapat kong unahin, ganun. Litong-lito ka na sa mga desisyon mo sa buhay. Use your energy and your time the moment na youth ka pa lang or nasa youth stage ka. Mag-serve ka sa Lord, mag-serve ka sa church, mag-serve ka sa kapwa mo. Involve yourself into a ministry dun sa mga kapaki-pakinabang, ang lalim, hindi ko alam yung English, dun sa mga alam mong nagmamatter, ganon. And surround yourself ng mga tao na alam mong makakatulong sa'yo, na alam mo na makakabuti sa'yo, especially on your mental health. So, remember your creator in the days of your youth kasi darating yung panahon na kahit gusto mong mag-church, gusto mong umattend sa mga recreational activities, sa mga camp, summer camp, youth camp, young pro camp, kung ano man yan. Kasi ngayon, very open naman na tayo sa mga ganyang bagay. Pero darating yung panahon na makikipaglaban na ang schedule mo at ang desire mo to go through para makapag-recharge ka dun sa mga events na ganun. So yun, sana as early as now, alam ko na mahirap mag-manage ng time, but make time. Find time for the Lord, for your quiet time. Kasi it will boost talaga not just your physical health, but especially your spiritual health or your spiritual aspect in life. It is very difficult na humarap ka ngayon sa maraming expectations, mataas na qualification, na parang wala kang baon, wala kang bala, ganun. Maybe I am saying all of these things kasi these are all based on my experience. So sa mga panahon na walang-wala ako, talaga, nagpa-pray ako kay Lord na, Lord, naging mabait naman ako kahit papano yung nung youth days ko, baka naman pwede tong dream ko na to, sige na. Ganun, you have to open your heart to God and of course, celebrate your small win. Hindi ko yun masyadong nagawa in my life. Kaya parang ang bilis ko mapagod, ganun. Kasi I'm always looking dun sa malalaking bagay lang. I forgot to celebrate my small wins na kung saan, little by little, yun yung nagpalakas sa akin. And that's it for today's video. Sana nag-enjoy kayo guys. And kahit marami akong sinabi, na kahit isa doon may takeaway kayo. Lagi ko yan sinasabi sa mga student ko. By the way, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, yes, I am teacher by profession. And I want to use this platform para as of the moment na nakarest ako as teacher, because I'm currently here in UAE, magkaroon pa rin ako ng way, magkaroon pa rin ako ng access to inspire, to motivate, to share, and of course to educate. So yun, I am not that professional sa mga ibang bagay, pero when it comes to experiences in life, just comment down below. You can count on me. Sure. So thank you so much for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. And kung may mga requests kayo na content, or kung may mga questions kayo, professional, personal matter, let's see kung magagawa natin. And thank you so much for your precious time. Siguro dito ko natatapusin ng vlog na to. Enjoy this video. Sana kayo din. Bye people! See you on my next one. Stay safe and genuine. Bye!